Hi, welcome. This is the energy for today, March 7th. I hope you're doing well. Spirit, what is the energy for today, March 7th? I just flipped over. Let's see what this is. So, first one out, patience and planning. So if you're struggling with something, thinking things aren't going the right way, there's definitely that sense of you have it under control. You definitely do have this sense of with the two pillars, there's really that sense of having knowledge. So being grounded with yourself. Moving on, perhaps you're moving on from something, something difficult. And I feel with the patience and the planning and the moving on, it's almost like, okay, you sort of want to jump before it's time. That's what it feels like for whatever that is. And definitely I do feel like there's the sense of you having some kind of knowledge. Experience that sense of, okay, what's good for you, what's authentic for you, perhaps maybe what is loyal, and really what is important for you. I feel that you're going through changes with the wisdom, and then choosing wisely. So that's awesome, because this is, maybe you made a wrong choice before in whatever situation. This might resonate with you. And the rejoice and celebration, it's beautiful, because this is really where, hold on to your patience, because maybe things are not surfacing as fast as you want, or maybe you're wanting to jump the gun up about something, but in the end, you're going to be able to come together. Maybe this is a reunion with someone, or a family, loved one, maybe just coming whole with yourself, because I feel there's something here as far as you recognizing what really matters. So that's like an accomplishment, really. I do feel this is divine timing for you. Okay, let's see what's at the top of the deck. So the universe, the world. So definitely that sense of destiny coming into play for you, closing chapters, starting new chapters for you, and then transformation. So you're in the middle of a transformation, but just remember, if you're feeling impatient, know that the rejoicing and celebration is really coming as a whole. And maybe you are reuniting with somebody that you've missed or been longing. So take it as it resonates for you guys. Welcome, guys. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're staying safe and balanced within your mind, keeping all the clutter out. Really focusing on you and whatever it is that's calling you to learn more. Definitely this helps you to plan, and continue with your manifesting, really. So let's see here. What is the patience and planning? Maybe this is a spiritual awakening, guys. That's what the 7 is. It's where you become that most divine kind of energy, and you're getting a pull from source, from God. Let's see. What is and so maybe you're struggling with it. With the 5 of Wands, maybe this is where you're struggling, because it could be something that is influencing you as far as environment, like the people that are around you, people that are maybe combating you. Are you wrestling with yourself because you're going through this change and you don't know what to expect? Almost as if if it isn't other people that are causing a conflict with you with the 5 of Wands, it could be yourself going through this change and you just don't know how to cope with these changes, or these new feelings, or these new things that are happening for you. So be very careful. It could be people around you that cause this kind of conflict and don't want you to change, or it could be you having internal conflict because you don't know which way to go, or maybe you're experiencing things that you've never experienced before. 5 of Wands. So, okay, so you have the King of Wands, the King of Pentacles, and the 3 of Swords. So maybe you're becoming something different than you were before. Okay. For some of you, the conflict might be that, hey, maybe you're struggling between two lovers. With the King of Wands and the King of Pentacles and the 3 of Swords. What I feel this is really, there's a lot of pain, there's a lot of hurt that's been happening here. I do get the sense of, with the Three of Swords, it's that sense of maybe longing for something that maybe you were different. You lost yourself somewhere along the way, and really you've been in a state of maybe depression, maybe the sense of betrayal, the sense of things just don't work out, you know. Three of Swords is very painful. Maybe you've caused pain to others and you regret it now. Maybe these are the pains that happened to you with the Three of Swords. I feel definitely that with these two kings, I feel this is maybe transforming one to another, if that makes sense. Okay, that's definitely the kind of energy I'm feeling here. Maybe this is a third party situation and you really have to become whole again to be able to break that pattern of that Three of Swords. You know what I mean? Like maybe you were a player before, maybe your person was a player before, maybe they were driven by money, you have to take it as it resonates. But let's see, look, at the top of the deck is the Six of Cups and the Judgment right below. So is this something that you're somehow surrendering to? And then you got the Nine of Pentacles with the Devil. Something that's pushing you towards success, something that is pushing you towards leaving toxic kind of energies. Okay, I want to know, what is the King of Wands? King of Wands. Maybe these are things that you've never recognized before, and now you're starting to recognize. The King of Wands, please. Learn some kind of lessons here. Taking a long time to change. Really slow, on the slow boat. The King of Pentacles. I feel it's one person transforming themselves, okay? To an old way, maybe. Not an old way, but... they whoever this is, like they thought of themselves better in the past time, maybe your early 20s you felt good, gone to maybe your 30s and 40s and you're starting to see things different, is what I feel. You got the Hangman, you got the Page of Cups, you have the Page of Swords, and the Death card. So really the sense of being enlightened with the devil, not the devil, the Hangman, being enlightened, meaning being aware of situations. It's a sense of contemplating these new emotions, these new feelings that you're having. Perhaps because the Page of Swords is in reverse, there's that sense of, maybe you're not trusting yourself. In the sense you're having all these new emotions, all these new feelings, seeing all this stuff. Is this something that perhaps maybe you've seen in yourself in the past and maybe it's trying to come back to the surface? Meaning, what I'm trying to say here is what I feel is like somebody who might have been spiritually connected to Source or to God in the past. And then somewhere down the way, there's a lot of things that have happened that have sort of hardened your heart, okay? Took you away out of God's path, okay? And then you might have turned your back to it, okay? And that's why we have the Death card and the Page of Swords in reverse, almost as if you might have stumbled, you might have gone off your path. And it took a long time for you to recognize that, oh my gosh, I want to go back to what I used to be, okay? And this is a hard lesson learned for somebody, whoever this is, okay? I do see a transformation. I see the sense of this kind of stuff maybe taken away from you, meaning you're changing, you're evolving, you're becoming more spiritual. There's this thing that's just sort of pulling you in, okay? I hope that makes sense. I feel that you were set in your past, like I said, 20s earlier, and you might have just gone off course, is what I'm feeling. I want to know, let's see. Yeah. Maybe you just became more material, What is the Death card? I want to know, what's the Death card? Maybe this is, whoever this is almost as if, you don't want to live that kind of life anymore, The Death card, please. What's the Death card? So this is a transformation for someone, definitely. And we did see the transformation card at the bottom of the first deck. Okay, so really with the Four of Wands, and the Death card, maybe you're ending that difficult situation, that difficult, third party situation here for some of you, okay? It's that sense of maybe you devoted yourself to the wrong things, and perhaps in the past, you might have enjoyed the things that came in for you. But as you're getting a little bit more mature and growing, I feel that with the Four of Wands, and it is in reverse, so it's almost like you're letting something go. That thing that just made you go down the wrong path, you're letting it go, definitely. What's the Three of Swords? What's the Three of Swords? So, Seven of Wands, that means you're standing up. You're fighting back. You're standing up for your honor, okay? There is opposing energies here, definitely, I feel, with the Seven of Wands. Meaning, the things that you're trying to change about yourself, others might not agree with the change, okay? That's why you got the Five of Wands first. You're going more towards a spiritual way of being. The other people around your environment are not. You're changing, they are not. It's that sense of you've got to leave something behind so you can start the new. And with the Three of Swords, there's this feeling of tired of being pushed down, tired of being depressed, tired of being sad, brokenhearted. I think you're standing up to it. You're seeing the light, per se. Okay. What is the Page of Swords in reverse? Page of Swords in reverse. Maybe you didn't speak up for yourself, but the enlightenment about this with the Hangman and the Page of Cups, I think that you know what you want to fill your cup with, Yeah, that's definitely what they're saying. Page of Swords in reverse. Maybe you didn't stick up for the things that you wanted to do, okay? So you got the Three of Wands, the Six of Cups, and you want that return. See, definitely, I feel like this is something that you've been waiting for a long time. You've manifested it, but it wasn't quite ready for it to come to you yet, for you to get it, I feel that there's that sense of becoming more spiritual, especially in this deck. That's what the tree is, that tree of life. It's that sense of spirituality. It's created balance for you. You've been down that path. I feel like this is definitely somebody who is surrendering to spirit, to God. It's a second chance, and maybe it's a second chance at love. And we do see, maybe that's what this is. Maybe that's what the rejoice is here. Rejoice in celebration. Maybe this is a reunion for some of you, okay? So I definitely do see a transformation here for someone. Okay, so you might hear the puppy in the background playing. She's still not potty trained, so I can't let her roam around, guys. So, but I do hope she doesn't bother you too much. Yeah, I definitely do feel like this is somebody who is been enlightened. And that sense of that feeling, they want to get up and go. They want to get up and go to this, to the Six of Cups and the Judgment, meaning starting brand new, starting over, becoming back to happy, returning back to happiness. Maybe it is a person that you're wanting to get to, okay? But you couldn't get to this person until you became whole again. And that's the whole transformation thing. That's the whole twin flame thing. Where you really can't line up to your twin until you do the work. And perhaps someone has done the work for you. Maybe it's vice versa. Maybe they've done the work for you, or you've done the work for them. But in a sense, you're doing the work for yourself, right? Because you can't love somebody unless you love yourself first. And this is, somebody got lost, and they lost maybe the love that they had for themselves, or just went down the wrong path, okay? A path of betrayal and sadness and depression, and just something not good. But I do see that transformation here happening because they're standing up. Whoever this is, whether it's you or them, you're standing up for it. Meaning you're standing your ground, you're fighting back for it. Maybe you're fighting back for the person that you want to be in the right commitment or partnership with, okay? So yeah, definitely. So let's see. What is the moving on? See, balanced, harmony. You're following the light, really, is what I can tell you. Just like that card, it looks like you're following the light. Moving on. Okay, so you're moving on to peace. You got the 6 here, you got the 6 here, you got the 6 of cups. So 666, that's a beautiful number. On the contrary to what we have been made to believe, that 666 is a devil number. It's really the opposite. It is the most harmonized number ever. It's peace, it's harmony, it's part of God. It's very balanced. And so this is receptivity. This is the sense of you're getting good things coming for you because you're a good person. Okay, you're doing good by others. So 6 of Pentacles is beautiful, really. It's this kind of energy of, all the good things that you have done are going to come back and be a payoff, I want to know, what's the 6 of Pentacles? So you're going towards something that is perhaps maybe a soulmate, maybe something that is taking you to that sense of courage, that sense of healing. Definitely something that tames you, okay? Maybe you've done the work. You've done the work and you're stronger now. Give me one for the Strength card. And I do feel it's soulmate because I definitely see that the infinity symbol and the lion. Maybe this is your person who's gotten stronger. Strength card, please. The Strength card. What is the Strength card here? I think the reason they found their balance. That's definitely what I was going to say. Whoever this is, they found their passion again. They might have lost their passion because they went down the wrong path, okay? I feel like the 3 of Swords energy lingered in this person for so long that now there's this rebirth, definitely. I feel like there's this sense of, because the 6 of Cups and the 3 of Swords, the Judgment, you were torn between a situation and you had to leave it. I definitely do feel that's what the 5 of Wands is here. You had to leave something. And I do feel like there's this sense of waking up and realizing what it is that you truly want. And that's what that is. This passion is sort of helping you to move on, okay? From the negative stuff, guys, not from the positive stuff. I want to know, what is the wisdom? What is the wisdom? Oh, I know. You've healed, okay, with the Sun. What is the wisdom? I think you know what's loyal. I think you know what's steady for you, what gives you stability. And it's not always money. I feel it's more companion, understanding, unconditional. There we have the Ace of Wands. Okay, so definite passion. It's the sense of you're not fighting this back anymore. You're not holding it back, fighting it back, like holding it back. Queen of Swords, some kind of truth, some kind of clarity, setting you up for really not being dazed and confused in something, okay? With the Queen of Swords. And then let's see here, you got the 10 of Wands and the Ace of Swords. Yeah, I think that, okay, I definitely do feel like you know the struggle. You know what is bringing you conflict. You know what is not authentic. You might be the 6 of Pentacles kind of person where you just give, and you don't get anything back. That is changing. That's definitely that sense of that is changing. Maybe you're leaving somebody who just really puts a lot of burden on you. Oh, boy. Sorry, the throat chakra is closing up. Ooh. Okay, so maybe it's somebody who is caused you a lot of pain and a lot of baggage. Wow. What is the Queen of Swords? Queen of Swords, please. Maybe this person held your children from you. Okay. I don't know why they just said that, okay? They held you from your love. The Queen of Swords put a lot of stress, a lot of burden on you. But it's really the sense of knowing what is true love, what is true to you, what is that compassion that you feel. I definitely do feel you have clarity now, really. Someone has brought truth. Someone has brought truth to you with the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Wands. I think you're torn. It makes sense to me. You could have been a different person with the King of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. I'm referring back to that. this Queen of Swords could have been that it thing for you for some time. But as time went on, you definitely saw the sense of stress, the sense of entitlement, the sense of burden, that this you might be carrying for this person, but that's not the way you're supposed to live. And that is the difference that you're seeing now. I think that you're going towards love here with the Queen of Cups. Okay. Definitely. So I want to know, what is the Ace of Swords? What's the Ace of Swords, please? So it's the new. It's the new. Your new path. Okay. It's definitely time to take action on it. It's really that sense of maybe you're moving towards it. Maybe they're moving towards it. Okay. What is the Ace of Wands? Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands. So Ace of Wands is the Eight of Pentacles. It's like you've learned something in your core. Okay, your core has been stronger. It's something that you have rebuilt for yourself. The sense of even having spirit in your life. Okay, maybe this is a spiritual awakening. This is where you go towards that new path to perhaps lay a better foundation for you and your family. Okay. Maybe this is what you're working for, an apology or an offer. Okay. Ten of Wands. I want to know what's the Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands. Okay, so planning, moving ahead. Definitely that sense of leaving the stress, the struggle, really moving on from it. Okay. Two of Wands is also that soulmate kind of card for me, because it definitely does have two wands, but they come together, you see, coming together in one. Okay. Maybe this is where you're strategizing your future. Maybe this is where you've had a lot of delays because of carrying other baggages for other people. I feel like that might have been a delay for you getting what you want, but I think that you've seen what is loyal for you. So there's a lot of changes coming for whoever this is, whether this is you or your person. I do feel like there's a lot of changes coming just out of the blue, guys. Maybe communication, maybe the sense of maybe offering something passionate or some kind of clarity, a conversation about clarity. Okay. I want to know, what is choosing wisely? Choose wisely. So there's a new opportunity coming. You're not going to make the same mistake again. I think you've learned your lesson, especially with the Knight of Pentacles. The Ace of Cups. You're going to choose better your partner. You're going to choose your partner better. Definitely clear. I think like there's something pulling you to this Ace of Cups, which is true love, which is that unconditional feeling that I feel. And maybe you have a hard time speaking it because the throat chakra really closed up for me, like to where I couldn't even really speak. Are you finding your voice? Is that why you're standing up for something now with the Seven of Wands? Definitely get the feeling that you're standing firm on your ground again. Okay. So let's see. I want to know, what is the Ace of Cups? So love, really. You're waiting for that new opportunity. It's really that wish fulfillment with the Nine of Cups. It's what you've been wishing for. You've been wanting this new sort of, maybe this is you meeting your partner, you know. If it is new love with the Ace of Cups, maybe you've gotten out of a negative relationship to be able to find that good relationship for you. Okay. Seven of Cups. What's the Seven of Cups here? So you got the Eight of Wands. So definitely that sense of taking action, maybe communicating, maybe traveling to, that sense of passion, like love arrows. Definitely they seem like they're love arrows today. And I think that whatever this Nine of Cups is, it's something that you've been working on for a long time. In other words, wishing, wanting it, haven't given up hope. Okay, that faith is strong. Nine of Cups. What is the Nine of Cups? So you got the Ace of Pentacles. You got all aces today. The Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Wands, and the Ace of Cups. 4 aces. So really moving on towards something new. I do feel like you're walking away from a false foundation here with the 3 of Pentacles and the 8 of Cups. This is your time to rebuild on a better foundation for you. I do feel like this sort of change, or this kind of this new way of going about things is creating peace within you instead of staying in turmoil. And that's what the Tower moment has done here for you. It's alleviated all the tough things, the tough situations, the things that just kept you in this state of not being able to move out of something. I do feel the Tower has brought you some sense of relief to be able to choose something better. Okay. So very interesting. I do feel like this is where you're headed, whether this is you or your person. I want to know what is the conclusion for this story. So the Devil and the 3 of Pentacles, you're working. This is definitely walking away to build a better foundation. Excuse me, guys. The throat chakra is just really acting up. I'm sorry. I think you're walking away. I definitely do feel you're walking away from something that just wasn't working for you. The toxic things, you know. What else can you show me, please? How will this story end? Oh, you're gonna get a gain. You've lost everything. Maybe in finance. Maybe you just don't care about finance, meaning it's not driving you anymore. You have more compassion, more the sense of you've got your head on your shoulders now, and it's not driven by materialism. You're gonna get a gain there. Okay. What else can you show me? Okay. And the Knight of Swords, taking some kind of action, something quickly. The sense of fighting back also, okay, against the negative energies. And the Hermit, it's because you found a new path, definitely. There's something that's opened up for you consciously, you know. You're not holding back from it, is what I feel. I want to know, what can you show me as far as the karmic situation here? And how will it end, please? That maybe you drank a lot too, they said. Okay. So, I feel like maybe you've had some help from a doctor. I do feel like this is giving you that new beginning, that sense of a clean bill of health, you know, for whatever it was that was toxic for you. I do feel like there's that sense of needing to give some kind of message. Maybe you're getting or receiving. No, you're receiving some kind of message, some kind of information. Maybe you're giving the information too. I do feel that perhaps maybe you indulged in things that lost your control. Okay, you lost your control. And I think that the flip side of it is that you found God, really, for whoever this is. You've changed. You're having a new beginning, definitely. Maybe somebody helped you get to this point, okay? I feel it could be your twin that has helped you to make these changes. Let's see, what is the unicorn message for today? The unicorn message. Okay, so it's okay to be different. You don't need to be like everyone else. You're perfect just the way you are. Do you remember that's what the King of Wands and the King of Pentacles, you were something before, you lost your way and you're coming back to it, okay? Thankful. Think about the people and things that you feel grateful for, and that's going to help you to come back to that happy, okay? Definitely. So let's see. What are the words of love that they need to see for today, please? Words of love. What do they need to see? The words of love, please. Wow. What I tell you, freedom. You are releasing any self-imposed restrictions or perceived limitations through the love energy of openness. You're free. There's that sense of freedom, definitely. okay? Not holding on to those heartaches, those things that you've done wrong or people have done wrong to you. What is the universal message here? The universal message. What do they need to see in here, please? Okay. So let's see. How funny. Happiness is my birthright. And I think this came out yesterday as well. And it is, really. And I choose to learn through love. And that's what's happened here. Either love for yourself or love for another has helped you transform. I find a deeper meaning and personal growth amid my discomfort. So really the shedding of those things. And it could be uncomfortable changing. Okay, I want to know, what is the insight for today? What is the insight for today, please? This one here. Okay, so it says, illuminate the shadows. The dark can be scary, but don't fear your shadows. Light them up. Make them seen. Shed the shame. Your shadows cannot harm you when they're in the light. And someone is being illuminated, I'm telling you. Nice, okay. So let's see. What is the angel message for today? Okay. It sort of just fell out. Athena. It is safe for you to be powerful. You know how to be powerful in a loving way that benefits others as well as yourself. And that's why you're standing up. You're fighting back. Standing your ground. Okay, what is the affirmation for today, please? The affirmation. The affirmation. Okay, so let's see this one right here. Joy radiates in every part of my body and every cell. I am like the sun that carries warmth and light to people around me. Healing energy, definitely. And what is the mermaid message for today? The mermaid message. What is the mermaid message, please? Okay, we'll take the bottom one. Awareness. There's definitely that sense of being aware and a free spirit that's bringing you freedom, really. And let's do the chakra message here. What is their chakra message, please? Their chakra message. Chakra message. Okay, you get two. The gift of connection. Oh, wow. So really, the crown chakra, keep envisioning this if you want, if you're trying to get to that connection. You see, there's a loving connection here for you. And then I am who I am. And that's really when you're going to get that connection, is when you take back your power. And just because you have power, just like the card said, you don't have to be forceful with that power. You just are, you know, in a nice kind of way. Okay. Okay, so the last one, let's close it off with the Kuan Yin. What is the Kuan Yin message for today, please? Kuan Yin. Okay. Okay. And it says, your path is before you now. Even if you sometimes lack confidence to trust in the path that you are upon, know this, you cannot miss your destiny. I shall guide your feet and inspire your heart to keep you true to your rightful divine path. Trust me, trust yourself, and take your journey now. And wow, that just fits in with the reading so much. I don't know how that happens, but it does. So I do hope this helps somebody. Keep your faith. It's okay to change. Just because you were this way yesterday doesn't mean you have to be like that tomorrow. Okay, and don't be scared of it. Okay, so there you go. Thank you so much. Have a beautiful day, guys. Thank you for your patience with all my doggies and all that kind of stuff. And stay healthy. I'll see you tomorrow.